Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony is rated M for mature. Viewer discretion is advised. Pooh! Hello, and welcome back to more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Hey Siri, set a timer for 41 minutes. Alright, last time around, we were in the middle of a trial trying to figure out who was killing who with Kokichi and Kaito. And that recording was like 13 days ago. So I did listen. I did my best with where I was. So we're gonna try to continue onward. If I sound clear, my mic is actually in front of me this time around, so that's great. Shuichi, but the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died.
I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
Yeah, no one really cares, Kokichi. Yeah, she's done with you. She's done. She's totally done. She's done all the way.
And I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
Why is he nervous?
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki?
She just wants to vote for him.
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
Oh boy. It's been a bit, so let's try this. Let's see. Crossbow,
When
3
the
arrows.
crossbow fired,
Okay.
what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there! The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one!
But only one crossbow was taken. The
Yeah.
other two are still in my research lab. Still, only one arrow was fired. So how could they both shoot each other?
By the way, crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce. When the crossbow fired,
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try the 3 arrows one first, and if that doesn't work...
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took
The crossbow, and
returns fire. I didn't take the crossbow from
Kaito.
I secretly brought a different one.
Okay, let me try. Let's try this anyways. No, okay. I tried.
I was...
Listen, that's fine. We tried. Natural bomb, 3 arrows. Let's go back. Because she said that there's only one crossbow. So if there's only one crossbow.
Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returns fire. I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
Brought a different one.
Crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab. Still,
Okay.
only one arrow.
Yeah!
That's wrong!
No, we have blood on all 3. Sorry, girly. Just not gonna work.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
Where did the other 2 come from?
Of
That makes a
course.
big thing.
Got that wrong.
were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
Mm-hmm.
3? I know I only gave him 1.
So someone else gave him 2, or at least they had 2 more.
He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said she only brought 1. What's going on here? I have no idea, man.
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Yeah, but he'd had to sneak into her lab to get some.
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
Yeah.
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
Mm-hmm.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them.
Yeah.
So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Yeah. Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think Himiko's lying. But there must be some angle to this we haven't yet considered. What could have happened? Think. Need to think. Oh, are we doing the car chase? Yeah, we are. I love this psych taxi. So much fun. I feel like I'm really close to my mic for some reason. I'm not sure why. How do I gas? There's a gas. I was like, how does one gas? How does one gas pedal? This is probably like my favorite part of the game is the psych taxi. Well, I also love the split decision things they do. That's a lot of fun. Meow. Meow. Avoid the cars. It's fine. Try not to hit anything. It's fine. Well, how many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? 1. And there's no way he can replicate it. And then she would know, like, it was very important to her that no one die. So 1 arrow was enough. 1. Yeah, she told us that. Next question. How many questions we got? Alright, give me more. There's no... Oh my gosh. You give me 4 lanes of road? Are you serious? Give me 2. Okay. Barium. 1, 2. Oh, that was a Monokuma on the road. Did you guys see that? That is evil. Oh, you put him. Oh, I didn't see that. It's the last second. Sorry, I'm now looking for like Monokumas hidden like everywhere. Yeah, we're all the hangars inside the hangar from the start. No. Because he would have had to have gone past her. No. I'm gonna say no. If I'm wrong, fine. But like to me, no makes most sense. Maki, what have you done? Maki? She better not die. I need her. Man, they are... Okay. Come on, there's 1 lane. I can't even grab it. Who brought the other 2 arrows? I'm sorry. You have like literally no room. I bet it's who brought the other 2 arrows, yeah. Barium. Alright, who brought the other 2 arrows? It wasn't Kokichi. She would have killed him. Here's Maki. Third party. Yep. There's no way it would have been him. At least she would have taken him out.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
And no bow.
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Through the window.
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah, but electro bomb.
That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Mm-hmm. It was completely closed off, but can we confirm that? I think might have wait. Yeah, it's the electro bomb. Because he said there's 3 of them, and she said she only stole 1, but she could be lying. What? Show question. Hammer? Oh gosh. I don't. Oh! What? No. Extra. Is there a T? No. What did I? No. I have tried every letter. What letter have I not tried? A. I've tried every letter. I have tried. What letter have I not tried? I don't have any. I tried S. I've tried E. I've tried L. I've tried I. I've tried A. Let's try L again. Why not? Well, how? I don't know. It's E X X X X X is all. Yeah. Okay. Great. Retry.
We can't.
Okay, so we know it's an E and an X. E. What did the third party use to enter the hangar? I don't know where the X is, so I can't. There it is. X. Okay. E. No. I. Yes. What? Eggs. So it. But didn't I try I, or am I just like real? It was just weird L. Exisol. Yeah. Exisol. L. I thought it was Exisol, but like I thought it didn't give me the I.
That's it. The Exisol. The Exisol could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisols, right?
Yeah.
So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exisol.
And there were only 3 Exisols around Monokuma.
I saw an Exisol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisol?
trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys.
Thank you.
It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exisol. After all, the hangar is where the exisols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exisol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exisol, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exisol every time you have to put it away.
Yeah.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exisol and entered the hangar? But can just anyone pilot an exisol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
What?
This third party commandeered an exisol and infiltrated the hangar.
I don't see what that's to do with anything, but
That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
the only person I can think of that can do that is Maki.
That's impossible. There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exisol. It's not possible.
Did you try?
Not possible.
She tried. Come on, Maki, spill the beans.
if someone was piloting the exisol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exisol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exisol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exisols.
Ah.
And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an exisol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
No. Sorry, Maki. You just lied. You said there's 4. We came in, there were 3.
How to get inside? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exisols.
Bam! But there were 3! No! No, there were 3!
Damn it.
What?
If someone was piloting the exisol,
Huh?
they could have.
Exercise. Yeah, okay, they were all standing there, but when they were patrolling him, like, no, like, there were 3.
Used it to enter the hangar.
Monokuma File 5.
That's not.
Electronic lock.
Not possible.
Is operating the exisol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exisol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exisols.
Okay.
And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an exisol.
Try Electro Bomb on that one. Because they weren't.
Do we even know how to get inside an exisol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exisols.
Oh, come on!
If
No, I
someone
don't
was
know what to do.
piloting the exisol,
Use Electro Hammer.
they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exisol really that Do we know how to get inside an exisol?
There were 4 exisols. And they were moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
No, wait.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There you go. Man, I feel like there's a few different ways I could break through that rather than just the way I did.
Not all
You know?
the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one.
Yeah.
There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and Exosols.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party?
Yes.
Maybe they used it to disable an Exisol.
Yes, I think so.
Good, people. We're doing
When I saw
well.
them last afternoon, there were 4 Exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
Yeah. That's...
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exisol taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer.
Maki
Say
took
the
it.
answer right now. Who did it? Who is this third party?
Because she brought a knife. She didn't bring a hammer. I only see 3 there. But that, that's fine. Oh, that is far. There's one behind him. But there's 3. Man, Kaito, Kirima, Ryoma, Maki, Angie, Kyo, Sugami, Rantaro, Gonta, Kaede, Himiko, Kokichi, Tenko, Kibo, Miu. Sorry, Maki, it was you!
It's you!
She wasn't the murderer, I don't think, but...
You're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki? What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
Be careful. The electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly, so if you use it against an Exisol, it'll run out of juice with just 1 shot. Got it?
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning.
Everyone else had their hammers fully charged. I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. She's the knife. The knife one, suppose you know best.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Yep. I'm sure happy.
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki.
Yep.
And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the
Sorry,
third
I'm trying to
party.
adjust the volume.
She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exisol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
Ooh boy.
Why are you doing this?
He wants to get to the truth. Girl, you tried to save him and you couldn't.
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way. Maki, what are you?
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an Exisol, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone.
I believe you. I believe you.
You're right. I used the electro hammer.
Ah.
And I used the exosalt.
Excuse you!
Oh no!
We did like 3 seconds of an argument! What was that?
You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exosalt to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit.
I believe you, girlie!
Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Okay, hold on.
Damn it!
The arrows left holes
Large black case.
in their clothes. Think
3
about the
arrows.
locations of the wounds.
Crossbow. Poison.
They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Sorry, girl.
For your words.
Poison-tipped arrows.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything?
Maki?
Tell me, are you really the culprit?
No.
There's no way she is. 'Cause why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything.
Come on, Maki, open up.
Still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Herself.
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
Hold
She knew
on.
What happened and tried to hide it from us.
Hold on.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
Hold on.
This isn't over.
Hmm?
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
Okay. Maki?
Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yes.
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
Maki, please tell us. Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things. You're ruining the
Sorry,
mood.
that's funny. That was really funny.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Sorry, guys. Trying to be quiet. Oh, class trial intermission. I just have a hard time believing that Maki. Like, I don't think she would intentionally kill Kaito. I think it would totally be like an accident.
Well now.
And then the Monokuma Cubs Theater segment began. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, the segment is no longer possible, and so the curtain quickly fell. Okay. Resume class trial. Maki, please tell us the truth. We need to hear the truth.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game.
Yeah.
Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
Sorry, guys. I'm back home, so it's my clock. My grandfather's clock. Give it a second. Or two. There you go.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole!
Who?
I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then... What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
It's a good question.
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito.
But we don't know that. Like,
When
wait.
I returned with the antidote. The hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
But it could have been either of them still.
Kaito
Like,
noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap.
you have an arrow in your back.
Not, because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh?
Bro, you have an arrow
Maki
sticking out of
is
your
gonna
back.
become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to
He
this
killed
killing
himself.
game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run. And live. You gotta live.
He crushed himself.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
That's why there's scratches all over it.
I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from.
I refuse to believe that he would let her kill him.
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial. In exchange for all of your lives.
Wow. Well, that's that's a pretty heavy episode, I gotta say. It's like seeing like Maki think that she killed him. I don't think she killed him. I don't think Kokichi killed him. I think Kaito took himself out. When he was dying, he crushed himself. He legit pulled the lever on his own life. It's going to be very interesting what happens next. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Next time around, we will continue with the trial. Wow. See y'all then.